That's alright. There we go. Audio inbound. Well, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Hello to wherever you are all around the world if you are watching the stream. This is round 4 at the beautiful Azerbaijan street circuit as someone already has a 5 grace. Oh no. Chewbacca, 5 grace? 5 place group penalty. Apologies. As you all know, I'm an Australian. It is almost 3 o'clock in the morning. But the commitment is real. I do believe an Alpha Tauri is the first car. It is. Well, let's hope no one bins it tonight, this afternoon. But yes, round 4 here in the Rapid Racing League Div 1 European side of competition. We're at Baku. You would have seen them on Monday. You would have seen them last night, and you'll be seeing them tonight. Also, shout out to Danny's mum if she is watching the stream. Your son, Rapid Bannon, has been very much looking forward to having you in the chat and watching the stream today. So, hello to Danny's mum. I hope that your son does very well tonight. But yes, here we go. Daz, LSC, first car round the track on a hot lap. Looks like he ran very wide there. Last time we were on board with Rob for pole for any sort of lap, he unfortunately crashed it on Monday in the multiplayer car. But let's fingers crossed. Fingers crossed he goes alright today. So Daz crossing the first sector line. It is a 34-1. I do believe that's not half bad. It is a banker lap. Your first lap will always be a banker lap. And so you can use a lot of curb over there. As it comes through the Leclerc section of I'm Stupid. Good evening, DPV, mate. Best of luck for you in the Williams. Evening to Cheeseman. Good luck in the McLaren tonight, my friend. As Daz. This is a very good time. 13-1. This is a really good benchmark time. This will be, at this rate, you never know, his one and only lap for Q1. He will be crossing the line. Once his DRS decides to open, it does open. Look how quick he's going at the bottom. 330 kilometers across the lines at 37.4. That's bloody awesome. As we have another car crossing the line at 139 flat. Yeah, the fastest time, I do believe, set on Monday night. Was it 137.2? You know what? I can look back at the other stream later on, and I'll 100% be told that was wrong. We have S-Finger. Danny's invalidated, so Rapid Bannon, good on you for changing your name, but we need to keep you on the track. As we have a bunch of times going, Mr. Peach J with the 38.3, S-Finger with the 38.4, Rapid Toddy 38.5, BM and Miller. Is that fair to say Miller? Miller and Cyber Husky all with 39 flats, and Chewbacca with a 39.3, and unfortunately a 5-place grid penalty as Rob for pole retires from the session. I'm not sure if that is a sorry, had a weird message in the chat. So yeah, Rapid Sausage on a very, very slow lap. I'm sure there might have been a bit of an issue there. As Super Team LH 139.5. Mr. Neil with a 141.2. Tristan Freitag with a 139.2. So, and BM improving to 1:38.3. Congrats. That's an awesome second lap where Rapid Sausage coming into the pit with Darth Morris on a lap. Oh, I'm not sure what's happened. That looks like a mechanical failure. I'm only kidding. There's DPV out on his lap. It looks like he's also backed out of his. No, he's still going. So, yeah. Only 2 cars on laps right now, DPV and Darth Morris. But Darth Morris is, well, looks like he's got that car raring to go. Raring to go. It's debatable. He's just absolutely cruising. So, but DPV 16-1 coming through the final slight corner where we actually saw a couple of people do something similar to that. Absolutely bin the car in qualifying. Luckily, he's managed to keep it going, but that is a front wing that's missing half of the front left. As we have Rapid Sausage, Bannon, and Rapid Warner all on outlaps. So Darth Morris will be now starting his lap. So we have Tristan following him through, maybe a bit of a toe. Oh! Like Rapid Batten touched the wall then. Almost touching the wall there. Well, hello, Sammy in the chat. Mum here. If you're Danny's mum, he's been looking forward to having you in the stream. So welcome to Danny's mum in the chat. It's a pleasure. Your son is a very delightful man, and he's a fearsome racer. So I can only imagine to see what he'll provide tonight. Hopefully, a good lap for you to watch. As he is coming through his first sector now. So it's a 34.5, about 4/10 off Daz's lap. It's only Q1, so don't worry, Mum. Q1 is not the most important qualifying session of an F1 weekend, as you may know. Darth Morris coming through the slight downhill left-hander at turn 15, 14.1. That's a whole second off. Comfortably should put him around P4, P5 based off that lap time. Gets a toe from his teammate. That's smartest thing I have seen. There he goes, P5. There you go. Rapid Bannon crossing the line now. Should also put himself up into the top 5. And he does. Yep, P3. P3 for Rapid Bannon. 38.3. So a bunch of 38.3s, mid-38s, a couple of 39s, and yeah. We have Rapid Batten on an outlap. Sorry, on a lap. My apologies. Cheeseman on an outlap. Rapid Sausage also on a lap. Oh, just managing to pull it up through there. Oh, and just managing to keep it off the wall was Rapid Batten. Well, if that was Tokyo to drift, he would have qualified for the movie. Dutchy in the chat saying hi to all, good luck. Thank you, Dutchy. I send all my luck to all the drivers. Street circuits can be a bit intimidating at times, but as those walls seem a bit closer to you than usual. But these drivers are awesome, and hopefully the best for them as Rapid Batten crosses the line. 1:38.98. I wonder just how much of that that drift cost him. So maybe a Tokyo drift edition, but not a fast enough lap time as Rapid Sausage crosses the line with the 1:41.9. He will have to improve. We have had 2 Baku improve to a 39.3. Do you believe he had a 1:41, or was that Mr. Neon? Regardless, improvement There's been a lot of improvement. The Cheesemen now. And the McLaren. 35 flat. Some red, we have some yellow flags, some slow people coming out the pit, but that's okay, as long as it's not crash. Super Team LH. Cyber Husky now on a lap himself. Oh, we have a Mercedes. I do believe that is Rapid Bannon. About to slow up for a lap. Nope, he's struggling to get the car into the pit because that is a fuel indicator that he doesn't have one. Missing number 20, yes. I'm actually unaware of who we're missing out on. What I can tell you is that that 20th driver is missed. I'm not sure what's going on here. But Rapid Baton improves to 38.5. Maybe that was part of the plan to get a quick tow. I have no idea. But he improves to 138.5. Puts him into P7. See how Cyber Husky's doing. Oh, unfortunately he's invalidated. He's rung off the throttle. His teammate is ahead of him. He's just completed a 38.2 and improved. Just check. That was apparently on fresh tyres. But you never really properly know. Now in the pit, as we're still waiting for DPV to set a lap. I had a wild moment through that last chicane. Rapid Vorno now about to start the lap. So if we just get all these drivers through, Super Team LH with a 139.1. Slight improvement for him. As it currently stands, he will be through to Q2. 5 minutes left on the clock. We have the McLarens get the McLaren and the Mercedes get in the way of each other. Not sure what Rapid Bannon is doing. It's constantly on laps, but absolutely messing around a bit. As we have DPV cross the line, it is going to be a 40.4, which will only keep him P16, and that's not good enough. So we have Jack the Rapid Vorno. We have Chewbacca, I do believe, on a lap. DPV has just finished one. Rapid Sausage also on a lap. If he's going to improve, Darth Morris has retired from the session inside the pit lane. He is 8 tenths up on his time. 8 tenths will not be enough to improve his position. 34.7. BM also retires. So Jack Rapid Warner with a 14.5. 1.5 seconds off the pace. A few drivers retiring now as they feel comfortable enough to say, hey guys, I'm through. Let's get on with Q2, and I thoroughly agree. Let's get on with the qualifying sessions. Let's get on with the race. It should be a banger as we have Jack the Rapid Vorno crossing the line. It's a 139 flat. We'll put him into P11. Now, is he going to be safe? There's a bunch of drivers. Oh, Super Demon is down on his time. Chewbacca's time is, well, horrendous to say the least. He's down 4 seconds. Cheeseman down almost a tenth and a half. See what he's like through here though. Also 2.5 seconds down. Rapid Sausage 6 seconds down. So none of these drivers improving, but I'm sure they'll quickly want to get into the pit lane and go out for a fresh tyre run. Cheeseman 100% pulled out. Aston Martin or Chewbacca in the pit. So, Super Team LH, will he be pitting? Does look like it. Rapid Vorno almost a tenth and a half up on his time. Looked very close to the wall there, but very clean as well. Down, oh, he's up almost 4.5 tenths. This is a very improved second lap. And at this rate, he'll jump up a solid amount of positions. Put himself into the top 10. And it will most likely keep him safe from elimination. He's teetering on absolutely no ERS and has lost of time because of that, but into the top 10 goes Jack the Rapid Vorno. A very impressive 138.7. I'm sure, respective of the Cheeseman time from the session, thinks he's all good to go because Mr. Neon is the can he improve? He has to improve a tenth and a half to get himself into Q2. So let's follow Mr. Neon as Miller 91 retires. S-Winger has also retired previously. Rapid Sausage has retired. Doesn't feel he can improve. Robert Paul retiring early on in the session. So, Mr. Neon, scraping the wall. That's not going to do any good for your front wing, nor your car, and nor your lap time. But heading down into the fearsome turn 3. Has no fear through there. Daz retiring now as well. Well, he's clearly not going to be knocked out of Q1. DPV retiring from the session. So a bunch of people retiring now, whether they can improve or can't. They've made their choice. There's Mr. Neon coming through the castle section now. Comes through, he pulls up alright. Oh, very close to the wall there, but he's pulling through. Give him credit. See what he can do through the second sector. He needs a tenth and a half to be into Q2. Ooh. Not the smoothest corner through there, but he is 3 tenths up. So Mr. Neon, we could be seeing that Alfa Romeo in Q2. What kind of straight line speed does he have with his setup? Oh, he's grazed the wall. Definitely looks like he grazed the wall there slightly. God, that was too close for comfort, really. And it crosses the line. It will be an improvement, and we will be seeing Mr. Neon and that Alfa Romeo in Q2. So, there's your top 3. Daz, Darth Morris, and BM. We have unfortunately lost Cheeseman, DPV, Rapid Sausage, and Robert Pole, who did not even set a time. Cheeseman made a bold decision. You know what? He only missed up by half a tenth, but he will have a free tyre choice for the race and see if he comes from the back of the field. Chewbacca, with that 5-place group penalty, will be looking to improve so he doesn't fall behind these blokes who have been knocked out in Q1. So, 15 drivers remaining. Who will we see come out mediums? Who will we see into the top 10 Q3 shootout? Well, we'll find out. That's simple as that. We can only wait and see. Daz, though, very impressive. 8 tenths up. Maybe it was a low fuel run, so maybe that's the time we're expecting to see from him in Q3. We won't know until we get there. But for the time being, 15 minutes running down on the clock in Q2. Mum, if you're still in the chat, your son is comfortably into Q2. Hopefully we'll see him in the top 10 for your sake, okay? As we have a few cars coming out, looks like Daz is coming out again. Just realised the other car we're missing is the other Alfa Romeo, Alpha Tauri. Daz carrying the Honda-powered Italian team strong. Sister car to the Red Bull. So, a bunch of cars coming in out laps. We'll check the tyres. Well, we had a glitch where one of the commentators was seeing a different tyre to myself, but I do believe Daz is on a soft. Saibaski on a medium. So, you know what? The early drivers and softs are Daz, BM, Mr. Peach J, Chewbacca, and Rapid. Obviously, some of them haven't come out the pit, but that's what their current tyre selected in the pit lane on their MFD. Yeah, that's it. 5 drivers out of the 15 thinking softs. The other 10 at the moment, currently, either have it picked in the pit lane or will be coming out to do their lap on that. So, Cheeseman in the chat said, starting out of the back isn't too bad because the front lot will go 5 wide in the turn 1 and 2-2. You know what? You know what, Cheeseman? That is a very valid point, and I'm not even going to disagree. But at the end of the day, as long as you finish around here, it is a treacherous and dangerous track. And the walls, like I said, in street circuits can be closer than they seem, and as they usually are. And maybe, just maybe, if you can keep it off the walls, you might find yourself in a points scoring position. So, you know what? You may have compromised starting position, but you may not have compromised track position. So, good luck to you, my friend. As we see Daz coming through the first sector. Had an almighty impressive first sector first time round. He's 2/10 of it this time round, but yeah, still bloody impressive there from the unfortunate Liverpool supporter. As we see pretty much every car on the track, Vorno and Toddy, the Rapid Boys, aren't on the track. Sure, we'll see them soon. Oh, bit of a slower exit than usual there from Daz. I'm sure he'll definitely be aiming for the 37s. He'll definitely want to feel as comfortable as he did in Q1. As he did. There we go. Toddy on an outlap. 13.7. So, let's see if it's this tyre. Yep, this is a fresh tyre. Currently, right now, sitting on for a 38 flat. But, if he can just sneak into the 37s, I'm sure he'll still be happy with himself. And he does. Oh, no, he doesn't. Only just out. So, the next car to cross the line is Mr. Peach J, another soft runner, and he comes across the line at 38.9. His teammate behind the Ferrari. I'm so asking a 38.8, 38.2 fast finger. A 39.6 for Tristan Ferrante. That's definitely not going to be fast enough. 39.6 as well for Mr. Neon. BM goes through with the 138.6. Super Team with the 40.2. 40 will never be good enough with these caliber drivers. I'm not saying he's not good enough, but that time compared to Q1, a 40.2 didn't even get you into Q2. Miller coming through the last couple of sections now. A few drivers having to get out of the way in Q1, as you can see on the map, taking the escape road to just avoid other drivers getting in the way. I rate that. I really do. As Mr. Miller crosses the line 39.2. P6, but is it enough? As we have a Rapid Baton with a 38.7. 38.7 for Rapid Baton. Rapid Banner now. .38.6, very good. As we have Darth Morris with the 39 flat, and we have Chewbacca with the 39.1. Rapid Toddy, last one to cross the line on his current lap. Rapid Vorno about to start and cross the line on his first lap. So we'll just still check the tyres. Still 5 cars on the mediums. Rapid Toddy, 34.5 in the first sector. The McLaren driver will want to avenge his teammates, maybe potentially strategic Q1 exit. So Toddy coming down to the downhill left-hander, using a bit of the curve. Oh, got to get a bit shaky on him, but catches it. Oh, and he's lost a bunch of time there, 14.6. So that might have him on for a high 38 at this rate. Fuel indicator going down, so this is a low fuel run. So will he be lacking pace? No, just yet. Seems like potentially Tristan Freitag has improved with 38.9. I do believe he may have been a 39 flat for Toddy. 34. So Jack, the Rapid Warning cruising. He's obviously made a blunder somewhere on his lap. Feels he can do better. And you know what? You have to respect that. Because no point wearing out the tyres if you don't need to. Ooh, Mr. Beach J on another outlap. Can't really tell who's going for another lap out of that bottom 5-ish region. But I'm assuming a few of them will pit, potentially whack on a set of softs if they feel they can't improve on the medium. So Warner about to start his lap now. Gets across the curve very smoothly, very nicely, which is quite funny to see, because in this game, they usually suck. As you see Mr. Neon getting out of the way for the house of Miller. Maybe Miller is on another lap. No, he's unfortunately invalidated it. So Rapid Warner, let's see where he's at. So 34.8, it's a bit slower through the first sector. So I'm sure he'll want to improve in these final 2 sectors. Very clean through there. You can use a bunch of curve. Once again, oddly weird because a bunch of curves are usually, very wide through there. You have to compromise a lot of time with a tighter angle. Rapid Warner now heading down. Sweeping left-handers. Absolute blitz. You see 300 kilometers per hour now into the downhill left-hander. Third gear scrapes the wall. You heard that slight scrape with his tyre. Borderline impressive, and he's up 9.3 seconds, which will put him into a 140. So, Rapid Warner, DRS open now. Crossing the line, he'll want something under a 140. He won't. He will get it at 139.2, but a 3. But Rapid Warner knows that this will not put him in a Q3 spot. So we'll come back in with 5.5 minutes to go, and probably whack on a set of softs, I can imagine. As we have Mr. Peach J on his lap. He's up 3.65 seconds. Tenths. I was going to say if he was up by 3.65 seconds, that would be a phenomenal feat, and it would not be matched. So he's up 7 and a bit tenths now. Put him up to a 38.2 at this rate, which would put him into P2. And he'll want this to be his last run. So let's see what he has. Has more than enough DRS, ERS, and he does improve to it 38.2, which does put him into P2. So Super Team LH now on a lap. Neon has improved a fair bit, you know. I'm weirdly mistaken. It was up 4.5 tenths and then it was down 2.5 tenths. So we'll see. CPM LH a bunch to improve on. Those medium tyres did not work out for him. As we see Tristan Freitag and Darth Morris both coming out. Darth Morris attempting another lap on the mediums. Tristan Freitag going, nope, get me off him. A 3.7 tenth improvement there for Super Team LH. So Tristan going, nah, had enough. Get me on the softs. I'm in P8, but I want to secure above P8. So, the Max Verstappen fan in the Mercedes with a weirdly LH, I wonder what that's about. Couldn't be Lewis Hamilton. Heading down the sweeping left-handers, will be into the downhill left-hander. Hopefully doesn't touch the walls, lose any time on it. No, very, very solid through there indeed. He's improved 6 tenths, just over 6 tenths. There you go. But is that going to be enough right now? I don't think it is. Not even to improve his position. Unless he has some super boost to get him down this back straight, which technically you do with that battery, that ERS, that DRS going. But everyone has it, and it is at 39.4, and it does keep him in P15, which will, unfortunately, I do believe, unless he can recuperate his... Well, he could do it. He could do a cooldown lap and then go again, depending on his fuel. But obviously, he thinks, nope, I'm going to go straight away. So we have Miller up 3.5 tenths, up 6.5 tenths. Very impressive. Haas going faster than it ever will in real life. I don't think we'll see Q2 this whole season, unless we have a massive mishap in the real life F1. Say that because it is the slowest car on the grid, statistically and visually and everything else. And now it is a car that is in P4, 38.5, barely a 38.5, but it still counts. So did Rapid Bono? He did. He took my advice. He said, nah. So Tristan Freitag wants to keep. So Daz and Pete Shade thinking, yeah, that's enough. Esfinger, I'm sure we'll see potentially also knock himself out. The retirement. Darth Morris coming into the pits. No, he crosses the line. Improves up to P4 on the mediums. So he feels confident enough. Well, who were we on? I can't even remember. There we go. So almost up to 2.5 tenths there for Tristan. Come across the line. P4. And is a 38.5 going to be enough? Cyber Husky. No. Super Team LH with the improvement. Up to P11. So he's improved another further 5 tenths. 6 tenths. So good on him. But still, unfortunately, will keep him out of the points. Well, yeah, currently, if it was the race. So Miller even going again. I respect it. He's up 6.5 tenths, you know. Far out. This is his third run of this time. Second, third. This guy is on fire. This guy is absolutely smashing it. DRS open. He's in his final 10%, which unfortunately will lose him a little bit of time, but it is a 37.9. And that Haas is going into Q3. Up in Warner now. Toddy also needs to improve. Improves a little bit into 0.06 hundredths. 600ths of a second. Rapid Baton improving by, by a considerable amount. That is the fastest first sector time we've seen all session by the Alpine. Cyber Husky on the mediums thinking, I can do this. I can do this. The down by almost a tenth. So it will be Toddy that crosses the line first. Rapid Bannon only a 38.6, but I do believe that was on his medium tyre. It was. So what could Rapid Toddy do? Crosses the line. P5. Very impressive. Rapid Bannon will want to improve. He definitely will improve. He definitely will. You tell him, boy. That is P1 for Q2. As Rapid Vorno now takes P4, and that actually knocks Rapid Bannon out. Now, can Sobarski knock out the impressive Alfa Romeo of BM? He just might. He just will. So Darth Morris on his 2-lap-old mediums has kept his mediums for the race and has kept his spot in Q3 by less than a tenth. So congratulations to Batten, Rapid Batten, Miller, Daz, Apovorno, Speche, Essling, Raptoddy, Sabaski, Tristan Frotech, Darth Morris. That is your Q3 lineup. Chewbacca will be starting P19 with his 5-place group penalty, but Mr. Neon, Chewbacca, CPT MLH, Rapid Batten, the big shot. We're sorry, Danny's mum, if you're still in the video, the Twitch stream. We're so sorry. However, you know, there's some strategical plans with street races. P12 may not be the worst thing for Danny, but he's knocked out along with BM, the Alfa Romeo, who put in a blinder of a Q1. Unfortunately, is knocked out in Q2 by the skin of his teeth. So we will see you all back in not so long for Q3. Where there your top 10 is. So we'll see Esfinger, Cyber Husky, and Darth Morris starting on the mediums in the top 10, while the rest of them will be starting on the softs. Everyone outside the 10. Free tyre choice, and I do believe we'll see a bunch of medium and hards. So, here we are for Q3. Now every car except for Rapid on an outlap. And thank you for Daz in the chat, letting us all know that he's on mediums along with Mr. Peach. Yeah, there's a spectating tie glitch. But so if that is the case, Daz, Peach, Esfinger, Darth Morris, and oh god, I can't remember everyone. So sorry. Yes, Cyber Husky. Yeah. You know what? I will remember. But yeah, Daz, Mr. Peach J, Esfinger, and Darth Morris on the mediums for the race. Along, I do believe Cyber Husky also improved his time. So yeah. 5 of the top 10 will start on mediums, 5 of the top 10 will start on softs. Thank you for clearing that with me, Daz. Yes, tie glitch. So it's one glitch and bug after another on this game. Whether it's spectating a multiplayer lobby, or being in the multiplayer lobby, or connecting issues, or curbs, or inconsistency, or all of the above. But first across the line, Esfinger. Let's see what the man from England has got for us. Not like most people here are from England in the race, but regardless, a little bit late to open his his wing then, but fair enough. Also, you look like he used a bunch of ERS maybe to get ahead of everyone on the outlap, so he's stuck on around 50 to 60% lap off, but that is no worries. That will definitely get him through. 34.3, a very competitive time to start your Q3 lap on. Going through the castle section, very clean. Oh, an invalidation. Last thing you want in Q3 is an invalidation. And all your hard work to be quick sends you back into P10. Oh, and Daz has retired. Daz has put it in the wall at the castle section. Rapid Bat showing us a perfect onboard. Same with Mr. Beast J, and that is our fastest driver from Q1 and Q2 on the medium out of qualifying. As are the dangers of a street circuit. Those walls are ever closer, and the tightest part, I do believe, in the F1 calendar is that castle section. Mr. Peach has unfortunately, well, just on the first one to set a time at 38.5. It's respectable for sure. He want to improve though. Definitely wants to improve at 38.8 for Miller. 38.1 for Rapid Batten. So hoping to see some 37s. Mr. Peach is in the pit. All of these will be on low fuel, so if you mess up, that's it. So Rapid Toddy and Rapid Vorno. Rapid Vorno about to start his first lap of Q3. A bunch of cars messing up their first lap. Both Ferraris. Mr. Beast J, S-Winger, and, well, the biggest calamity, Daz, unfortunately has binned it in Q3 and will be starting P10 barring anything else. So Rapid Vorno, smooth around turn 1. Oh, it looks like he could not get too early on a throttle there, maybe a little bit of understeer. You know what, on board it is. As he comes into turn 3. Gets pretty wide, looks very good. Looks fairly smooth through there. It is a 34.4 through the first sector. His teammate probably doing somewhat similar. No doubts with the 38.1. Cut a bunch of that curb. Here comes the castle section. As Miller improves from a 38.8 to a 38.3. Very impressive. Oh, and we have Rapid Toddy has messed up his lap. So back onto Rapid Vorno. Yeah, the Ferraris on our laps. 13.8. This is a fairly good banker lap from the Welshman. Sheepshagger. Whatever you would like out of those. He's a beautiful man though, on his day, very competitive, and competitive he is with a 38.2, and the Alpines are 1 and 2, and absolutely flying through there. So Toddy, what is he going to do? He's absolutely sacked off his lap. He'll be coming into the pit to give it one more crack. So Husky. So Darth Morris, the first Ferrari. So giving Husky a little bit of a toe. I'm glad to hear that Danny is calm now. Yeah, look, there's always a bit of frustration when you're not at the qualifying, when you know that you could have done better, etc. It's definitely a mental battle with yourself. But to be angry at himself that he wants to do better, never a bad thing. Never a bad thing. Obviously, just regain a bit of focus, a little bit of, composure, and you should be alright in the race. As we had the little visual glitch there where we can see the driver inside without a helmet. Oh, toughing the wall there. 34.4, maybe a couple tenths off the pace, but regardless, a very competitive lap there from lap sector from Darth Morris. We'll see what he can do in Sector 2. His teammate not far behind, so Cybersky will get the toe. Mr. Peach J started his lap now. Esving on an out lap. Oh, very wide there by Cybersky. But no invalidation. Using a little bit of the curb there, a little bit of the esports line. I do like that. I do it myself. A 13.6. This looks like a potential high 37.9 or a potential low 38 flat. Cyberhusky with a purple sector 2. Could be visual, but regardless, we'll see as he will get a slight toe here. Not sure how effective it is via the game. But Darth Morris will cross the line. That's a 37.9. That is P1 Cyberhusky. P2, 400s off his teammate, but the Ferraris now with the 1-2. Mr. Peach J, the 34.4. Very identical lap time almost to Darth Morris's first sector. A 13.3. This is going to be interesting to see if Mr. Peach J puts this on provisional pole, barring other drivers obviously. We have a couple of cars on outlaps. As we have the beautiful Scotsman himself in the comms box. Thanks for joining me.
Just in time for all the action, eh?
Just in time as Mr. Peach J goes pole position. 37.6, an impressive time. Still nothing we've seen. Their fastest time handler has been in Q1.
Oh really? How does that work?
I don't know. I would assume that you want your fastest time to be Q3, but 37.4 from Daz in Q1 is still the fastest time of the session. So, Esvinger now on his lap. Also, how was your race, my fine sir?
It was a bit chaotic, but there was a few drivers showing good promise, so looking forward to getting them in with the rest of the league. Oh, the two Ferraris getting spicy down the main straight.
I do believe they will not be on front of the lap, but if they are, then good on them. Oh, they're just side by side. That's bloody awesome. So Esvinger with the 34.3. It's a competitive. Those low 34s have been the benchmark through that first sector. So we'll see what Esvinger can do. Unfortunately, invalidated his first lap, so this will be his last chance to show us why Aston Martin are dominating the Euro division. 33. This is going to be very close. This is going to be very close. 13.3 is what Mr. Peach J did. Oh, DRS activated. Will it be pole position or not? Oh, he's missed out by the skin of his teeth. P2 so far. But we do have Alpines and Haas, Rapid Toddy, and Tristan now starting his lap. So, 4 cars can spoil the Red Bull, Aston Martin and Ferrari party. Rapid Baden with improvement in Sector 1. That's the fastest Sector 1 time we've seen. Wow. Rapid Batten, a contender for the Euro champion in that 10v10, eh? Rapid Toddy with a 38.3. Well, that's P7 for him so far. Oh, a 13.2. He's improved by 6/10. This is awesome. Oh, this is going to be so close. Jack getting a toe from his teammate Rapid Vorno. From his teammate Rapid Batten. Got so many Rapids now. That crosses the line. That's P1.
Oh, Batten for P1. Vorno doesn't improve.
Oh, Vorno does not not improving.
Votto's
So
got the
it is
toe.
down.
It doesn't.
It doesn't improve. Well, funny you say that. Cyber Husky had the toe, and he was just a bit slower. And now Tristan, it has an improvement by 0.6 in sector 2. Gonna cross the line. What's it gonna be for him? P7. Wow. Oh, I've just noticed Darth Morris and Miller with identical times. Wow.
Wow, there you go. Right, so whoever gets it first gets the priority.
Yeah.
So Darth Morris
That's
had
the,
it earlier in this
that's
session.
the cake.
So. Splits.
Wow. So
the Ferraris.
So 1st to 9th separated by just under 0.8. Incredible. I have not seen anything that close before. So there are your top 10. Unfortunately, Daz binned it on his lap, so he'll be starting 10th. 5 of these drivers will be starting on the mediums. That is Cyber Husky, Darth Morris, S-Finger, Daz, and Mr. Peach J. 5 of them starting on the softs. But Rapid Batten takes the cake by 1.5 tenths. Impressive.
He's fast around
Bull.
Here. Yeah, he had a good.
He's
he had a good
awesome.
day on Monday, didn't he? So hopefully, well, until he binned it, but
until he binned it, yeah.
So we'll see if he can make
curse.
Let's see if he makes up for it this time around.
So yeah, the top 7 separated by half a second, and then
everybody's waiting for me to click advance. There we go. No, we're waiting for somebody else.
We're waiting for somebody else. Okay, mate, can't take the fall for everything, eh?
Yeah.
So just want to mention a surprise Q2 exit was Rapid Batten. It will be starting P12.
No, not Rapid Batten. Rapid Batten's in P1. Rapid somebody else.
Bannon.
Bannon and Batten.
Banana.
Bannon and Batten are far too similar.
Yeah, so he's quick. He's a very quick driver in this division, and P12 for him. So it'll be interesting to see. We unfortunately have Chewbacca here. You know what's really funny? I started the stream, and the first thing I heard was the car crashing, and it was Chewbacca crashing into the back of Rob for pole, and got himself a 5-place grid penalty. And he will be sat in last place, unfortunately.
Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he got into Q2, but qualified P14. We have 19 drivers, so
P last.
Yeah, basically P last. Was interesting.
19.
So who are we waiting on?
Who didn't make it?
Is Miller? Is he very new?
Yes. So we have a couple of new guys that have joined us recently. So Miller and his brother is the other Scotland flag, BM 83, I think it is. Was out in Q2.
Oh.
So they're brothers.
Yeah, BM. Yeah, okay. BM had a very impressive Q1 time.
So they're both
P11.
They're both pretty quick, and we were going to have another driver, Pash 84, I believe it was, but they didn't get in. They declined.
Would have been 20 drivers if that was the case, but that's alright.
It should have been 20 drivers anyway. I will have to find out.
We have 19. We had 19
who's
for
missing. Yeah, I'll have
it would
to
have
find
been
out
Pash.
who's missing. No, Pash. No, over and above that, there should be somebody else. So I'll need to find out who's missing.
Okay.
I
think we're missing an AlphaTauri.
AlphaTauri.
One AlphaTauri. So we've got Daz in the AlphaTauri, and
it would probably be Grief.
Okay.
If you've not come across Grief, it'll be Grief.
Mate, with how much commentary I do, with how many different names I see, it
all blurs.
I'm sure you're used to it. Yeah, it's all a bit of a.
I've got literally
who's this guy?
I've got 89 names in my head now.
Yeah.
Or more than that, because I know
does he
most
do the? Yeah, like which one's Grief? Is he the Haas in the Euro Div 7 league, or is he? I feel you, mate.
Yeah, so a lot of admin to do with all these new people joining in. So I'm still getting messages every 3 seconds.
Have you managed to get a chance to clean up Discord at all yet?
Nope.
Fair enough.
Everything is still very much up in the air. Hopefully, over this weekend, everything should settle down.
Yeah.
Get
Well,
sorted
I said to Pajala, well, if Willie and Noodle can have some admin duties, I can take on my own. And he goes, I'll speak to Matt. And I said, no, don't do that. I've already spoken to Matt. So
everybody's speaking to Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
no, it's no problem. We'll get it all sorted out eventually.
It's like, it's not to abuse any sort of power. It's more so just easy
Yeah,
for me. I'm still fairly new on Discord as well. Like I configure all the server channels and stuff now, but it's more so like, you know, like I've only started using it in the last 2 weeks properly. So and then like seeing what they can do, and I'm like, hey Noodle, reckon you could at that in me? I can't do it at the moment. What the hell's going on? Why can't I do that? And then they're like, oh yeah, speak to Matt. And I'm like, I've just spoken to Matt. Don't tell me to speak to Matt. Yeah, I know you give me mod, but just, yeah, no rush. Because many exciting things are coming with the Rapid Racing League. The Euro versus Australian Rapid Racing League next Sunday or Saturday, I do believe. Going to be interesting. Also, Witboy96 in the chat saying, come on DPV. Yes, he unfortunately was knocked out in Q1, but hey, listen, Hendo knows himself. It's not so bad starting at the back in a street circuit sometimes.
No, everything goes to pot in front of you. You just keep on plodding on.
Well,
what was it? Monday,
I
jumped from wherever I started.
5 positions from the start.
5, yeah, on the first lap or something like that.
Well, Cheeseman retired in Q1, strategically in the pit, as he was thinking, hey, listen, maybe I could get away with this. Unfortunately, got knocked out as a driver improved by 3/10, but has written in the Twitch chat earlier on, starting down the back isn't so bad, because if these go 5 wide into turn 1 and turn 2, there are always positions to be gained. I said I can't fault that logic. I can't fault that logic. So yeah. Yes, interesting indeed. But yes, if you're reading this and realizing, well, if you're Twitch streaming, why are you bad at Discord? I'm just bad. I am boomer level on Discord. Everywhere else, I'm not too bad.
Boomer level Discord. Give
that's
everybody
why I have the other bloke
tags
in the
as to how
commentary.
capable they are.
Yes, that's why I have the other fellow in the com box here as the Discord king to help me out. So, interesting to see what tyre choice the people outside the 10 have done. And we'll set to you just now. Well, I'm not surprised. Everyone outside the 10, except for Chewbacca, on the medium.
I mean, if you get an early safety car, those soft tyres, you jump onto the mediums and you're laughing, really. So it's not always the worst thing to be on the softs at the beginning, because there's going to be a safety car, or there should be a safety car. Sometimes, sometimes around Baku you can have no safety cars. Does happen.
So, the Rapid Racing League account, I'm not sure who's behind it at the moment. Because Discord sucks for old people like us go, I'm only 22, back off. I'm not sure if that's Pajala up late, maybe Vorno.
No, it's from a mod. It's from it'd be Pajala. I don't know who else has got access. Yeah, only Pajala's got access to the actual thing. Yeah,
I think it would be him. But yes, don't worry, Pajala. Hendo has promised me my position. I just have to be patient, mate.
This is Yanov.
Yeah. Yep, it's Yano. Whitboy, I am 22, I promise you. I'm just a newbie to Discord. If you told me to make one, I'd be telling you, nah, you can't. You have to pay me to do it.
You'll be able to do it because you just get your buddy Matt to do it for you.
See? There you go.
Anyway, so, yeah, Grief is the car missing.
Yep, figured it out. See?
Not
what
the
would I do with that Hendo?
Not the first time. He is in South Africa and often he has problems with his power. So that's usually the reason.
Well, Yano, I hope you enjoy the stream. And Whitboy, watch DPV get into the points before lap 3. You know what, mate? With the first
16?
lap pile up, anything is possible.
You got to watch
circuit.
You got to watch out for that Cyber Husky going straight on at the first corner. That's what he did.
Shots fired in the com box.
Not
associated.
He did it in one of our practice races or whatever it was a while ago.
Well, there you go. Let's watch for the Ferrari to
I will have a look at what happens a bit further back. See if there's anything.
So, position change. Sorry, I just actually had to just change my controller. So, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. It's 5 lights and away we go here. Round 4, the European Division 1 Rapid Racing League. And it is clean enough through turn 1. Oh, Esping off into the wall. Cyber Husky did not go straight ahead. He's actually gone improved to P2. Esping down P9. But for what I've seen,
I've got timing glitch, so mine not going to roll over the place.
Sorry, mate. He's a letdown for me. Apparently. So a few Oh, a big crash. Daz and Tristan getting caught up in the wall. Tristan's lost a bit of a wing. Daz down in P18. That's it. Unfortunately, lost a bunch of positions. Down 7.
Got going again though.
Esping down in last.
Tristan is moving as well.
Yes, front wing damage for the Red Bull driver. Oh, he smacked the wall again. So going from bad to worse on lap 1 for Tristan. But people who did not have a bad first lap.
DVP goes straight on at the castle section. That's going to get him up into the top 10 or 3 or whatever they said. Get into the points.
Yeah, into the
down
points
to 19th.
before lap 3.
Down to 19th before lap 3. And a bit more carnage. There's a bit more carnage.
Yeah, Daz Cheeseman with a couple of taps.
A lot of debris. They've got to not push it too hard through this these couple of kinks, otherwise you can just lose the car out into the wall. Holds on to it.
Speaking from experience from Monday night, it's Rapid Hendo. Oh, we have a Haas in the pitch. Haas in the pit. We have a Red Bull, Mr. Peach in the pit. He's lost his whole front wing. So, and he's going to be holding up his teammate, unfortunately. So, bad to worse. You know, when it rains, it pours. DPV back up into 16th. So,
Tristan Freitag having to wait a long time for his teammate to get out of the way.
Super Team LH has binned it on the exit of turn 2.
Serving a 5-second penalty before he gets his new front wing on. Rapid Sausage has joined.
Sausage lost out. Oh, well, he's actually got himself up into P11. He's about to be over with Daz. So, yeah, P11, up 6 places. But the real winner here, Chewbacca. You were right.
Trooper.
Up into P8. So Chloe B in the chat saying, I vote for Cybarsky. Well, P3 for your boy Hybarsky.
You're nearly hubby. Up to P3.
Nearly hubby, there you go.
Hubby, yeah. who else? And Ferraris P2 and 3.
Chloe HD. Is that it? Yes. I may have just said your name. Regardless, he's up in the P3, just behind his teammate. Go on board with him now. Yeah, he's absolutely flying. These Ferraris are looking awesome.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they play the team game, swap themselves around. There you go.
And they do. They
Bang
might do.
cue.
It's Tristan Freitag retires from the
Garth
session.
Morris is always the team player.
And that's a virtual safety car.
Understand.
Ooh.
Oh, and they got the switch done just before the virtual safety car. That's nice.
So
Saves
Whitboy,
the
I hate to say it, mate, but it is lap 3, and DPV's only in P14. So,
I mean, the amount of pit places he's made up, though, you know. Well, he's 13 now. Daz pits. Just needs a couple more people to pit before he.
With a 5-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flags. Tristan Freitag has unfortunately DNF'd and left the session. Really sorry to hear. HD is not high definition. Well, you know what? You had me fooled. So, fair enough. Fair enough. Also, Chloe HD, high definition, is also currently 4 AM in the morning, so please forgive me. Us Australians suffer from living in the future. Rapid Sausage, unfortunately, now with his 5-second time penalty, has got himself a drive-through. So as
I mean, the Div 2 lad up in P10 is not too much of a bad thing.
No, it's not.
Oh, as Mr. Neon's lost it.
So Neon has lost
back
it.
on track. Of course, this reduced damage.
So,
Very lenient.
Well, I don't think he's got fully away with it. I see a front end plate loss there, so that is an unfortunate pit stop.
But for the
oh, it's Chewbacca. Oh no!
The size of the spin.
Chewbacca's lost his front wing.
Maybe he had contact with Mr. Neon then.
Well, his teammates sweep right past.
Yeah.
So into
Rapid
the pit
Sausage.
he comes. Rapid Toddy now in the pits as well.
Toddy, Sausage, Chewbacca and Neon all into the pits. Not everybody doing a front nose change.
So, Rapid Toddy, front wing, and hard tyres. So he'll play the long game, potentially get those hard tyres at the end. And Whitboy reminding us, even though it is lap 4, that TPV is in the points. Wow.
Just one lap late. It doesn't include safety car, virtual safety car laps.
Yeah, if we exclude the 3/4 of a lap, I'll give it to you. Rapid Sausage is hilarious. I think it has a nice ring to it. P13 or not, he will be looking to.
He's still got to serve it.
Time penalty.
Has he got rid of his drive-through?
No, he got rid of the drive-through, but not the
5 second. So he'll do a pit stop and that'll remove it. So once he's into the pits and removed his 5 seconds, we'll be back to a clean
slate.
Clean grid. Clean slate for everybody.
Speaking. Oh, Forno spinned it. Oh, that's a massive crash. Rapid Forno, exactly where you binned it.
Resets the track.
Resets the track.
Pulls himself back.
Does the rules apply to the
not yet.
Not yet. Okay,
Not
otherwise
yet.
I'd be like, Hendo, write down 10 seconds. But as he comes into the pit, he's hit the wall twice into the pit. I don't know how he didn't lose a tyre, regardless of reduced damage. That was absolutely insane.
Reduced lap damage is ridiculously lenient when it comes to things like that.
Miller and DPV both get past Rob Pole, P8 and 9. Well, a little bit understeer there, but yeah, P8, Whitboy, that's guys, I don't know where we're getting the pornos from in the chat from F1.
Yeah,
but,
you clean your mouths out, right?
Guys, get your minds out the gutter. This is an
Keep
F1
it PG.
race, right? We're All right, no,
Meant
no
to be
porno
just
sites on the F1,
meant to
on
be
the
for
F1
kids on
comms.
YouTube.
Yeah, so can't be having that in the chat. So please erase your memories from what you're thinking about, please. And, just enjoy Rapid Sausage for who he is. He's part of the Rapid family. So BM right behind Darth Morris in P4.
Yeah, managed to pull himself up into sweet spots. Get past his brother as well. As Miller's back.
As we have
down
Daz.
to 7-7.
Daz at the castle section. Oh, Daz has lost his front wing. Where he's binned it in Q3, he's absolutely sent it into the wall in the other race. But back to BM, down the inside. Clean as you like.
Rapid Baku comes to the pits.
Darth Morris's character is not even in his seat. So the Ghost is driving Darth Morris's car.
No, yeah, doesn't have a helmet. You can see straight to the
You
face.
see that on stream.
So Batten coming out of the pits. This puts him in behind S-Winger on a fresh set of mediums, ready to get going.
So does that indicate that he might be doing a two-stop?
If he started on soft, goes to mediums, he'll be doing another stop later on. You can't get the mediums to last the whole race, so I would assume.
Well, it can't be you, mate. No one can be you.
Nobody can do 20
the Hendo strat.
Mediums. Gotta love the Hendo strat.
So Chloe, now your future husband, is solidly in the lead of the race, 1.3 seconds ahead of BM, which means he's out of DRS zone. So it means
a little tweak just coming out of that corner. He just tweaked his back end a little bit, manages to hold it. He's getting a move on now though.
Run for pole.
BM is coming up behind him now.
BM is flying. It's under a second. We shouldn't have said anything. This is what I'm saying. The commentator's curse. It's down to 7 tenths now. So he's lost 6 tenths somewhere in that middle sector. Probably just the castle section.
Just coming at the castle section, he went a little bit sideways, and that just lost him about a second off of BM. Here comes BM then, up in behind him.
He'll have DRS and go on board.
Ran out of ERS
looking
though.
back at him.
Husky does have the ERS to defend.
The straights. And around the outside he goes, and that's an Alfa Romeo to P1.
Nice clean move though. Good racing from the two of them.
I'm sure Jarno will be having a look to see if that's in his top overtakes of the week.
I don't know. It's just a nice clean DRS overtake. So it's not special.
Well, I mean, but sometimes that's all you need. That's all
you need. Yeah. Well, we'll see if Cyber Husky can claw back at him. Cyber Husky is known for pulling himself back up.
Future wife in the chat giving him solid advice. Crashing isn't worth it. I agree.
Yep.
Especially around the street circuit. But 7 laps in, Hendo, and we've only lost one driver. This is
not bad.
This is
pretty good.
A slow miracle. As we see Sobarski heading through the castle section a lot cleaner this time, but for some reason that Alfa Romeo is flying. Already broken DRS, 1.7 seconds.
Yep.
Speaking of someone who's flying on mediums, Rapid Batten has closed up quickly behind the Aston Martin on
Yeah, they were about 2.5, I believe, when he came out of the pits. Managed to close
it was 2.5, and yeah, within 2 laps, it's in DRS right on the rear wing.
This will be another clean DRS pass, I would assume.
Well,
make sure you catch him at the rock point.
Yeah, well, these are within 4 tenths of the car ahead.
S-Winger pulling all the way to the left. To break that toe. Can't break the toe.
And here we go.
A little bit of
Rapid Batten down the inside. And he says, see you later.
A little bit of a late move there for S-Winger, but kept it nice and slow on the movement rather than...
He will have the DRS down this smaller straight. It doesn't seem to be ringing too much.
It's never enough to catch back up. After you've gained so much on the first one.
It's very much Bahrain middle sector DRS. It's close, but it's never enough.
Yeah, there's quite a few circuits that have this little gimmick of a DRS. That's not much use.
So Rapid Baden, first pit stopper in the top 5. Daz setting a 40.6, down 15th. He'll be quite annoyed at himself for bidding into the castle section, but Rapid Baden already caught 7/10 up through sector 2 on Rapid Baden. Batten and Bannon. Oh,
Batten and Batten, Batten. Far too similar.
A blue flag. Cyber Husky future wife has gone, what's a blue flag? A blue flag is basically put onto screen when a lapped car is ahead, and it gives an indication for that car who's being lapped to, well, in the nicest way possible, get the hell out of the way, because they will not be on the lead lap. So if you see Cyber Husky with a blue flag come up on his screen, it probably means he's lapping someone. But speaking of Cyber Husky, in the pit, will it be hard tyres? Will it be mediums? It's mediums. So 2 stop up for the Ferrari. Very much the Ferrari strategy. As we see Rapid Toddy flying now onto the back straight. It's Mr. Neon not far behind on softs, and Robert Paul not far ahead on... Oh! Interesting. Rapid Toddy has no ERS, as per usual, is what we see with him. But around the outside, Robert Paul breaks so early, but that brings Mr. Neon around the outside. What? Double overtake. You love to see it. Those soft tyres have so much more grip. As Dad's setting more fastest laps, as he's got 6 seconds on Chewbacca in 1 lap. Impressive. Sector 2, we have a yellow flag. And, oh no! That is around the area of Rapid Baden. Baden must have had a little bit of an incident, because Rapid Baden has now caught up a truckload of time. There's also an incident that involved Rapid Sausage with the blue flags.
Ghosted, of course, so it's not too much of an issue. It doesn't really need to get out of the way. It's always nice if they just kind of move over slightly, just so they can see what you're doing. But there's no need to be diving out of the way.
Yeah, it's not a panic, get out of the way. It's more so a get off the racing line, so that
Sausage retires.
But he's retired on the. Oh, he's binned it. Oh, Bannon. Oh, never mind. He's on the other side of that track. I was scared for a second, but yeah. Yes, Rapid Sausage has binned it coming through that last chicane kink. Speaking of Bannon, though, up in the P3, almost within DRS of Darth Morris, who is almost 6 seconds behind BM.
It must be a bit scary for the drivers as they were coming round those last couple of corners to see a car just sat on the racing line, though.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. So with Rapid Baden pitting a couple laps earlier than the Cyber Husky, and both looking to do a 2-star, Rapid Baden has caught a solid 7.5. He's basically put 7.5 seconds between himself and himself and Cyber Husky. So it's a very impressive pace set by the Alpine driver. Yeah,
with 3 laps difference, should see later on in the race how much of an advantage that leaves him with after Cyber Husky, of course, has a bit more life on the tyres.
Well, both drivers can pit back to the softs, so it'll be interesting to see what strategies they pull out. One driver who seems to be flying right now is the Mercedes. Good old Mercedes rep of Rapid Baden. Bannon, not Batten, I promise.
Somebody has lost it in Sector 2. DVP, I believe. Yep, DVP into the wall, trying to get it spun around to get back on his way. As some of the cars come through.
Oh, this is very, very... Thank God for ghosting.
Yeah.
As he keeps trying to get it going. But we have cars in the pit. Rapid Baden onto hard tyres. S-Finger onto the hard tyres. So, a few drivers up this
somebody just leave.
Drivers. Yes, Rapid Sausage.
Okay.
Which is okay.
Yeah, I just thought it was somebody else.
Yeah, so did I. I was like, oh no,
It was
another
Vono or
goes the car on
something.
the
I was
track.
like, wait, what?
Well, speaking of Orno, he's overtaken DPV due to that incident, but now has the fresh tyre runners of S-Finger and has already lost positions to... Oh! Rapid Bannon! Oh no! Has locked the brakes! Oh, he's put it straight to the wall at turn 5. Turn 5. Yeah, turn 5. Oh, that's massive. Oh no, Danny.
I don't see much damage. Oh, Bannon.
Bannon, yeah, I'm sorry, it's so hard. It's genuinely so hard to distinguish.
Should have called him
I'm so
Rapid
tempted to start
Danny.
calling.
Should have called him Rapid Danny.
He should have done
Yeah,
with
he's
Rapid
lost
Danny.
his front wing. He's lost his front wing completely.
Front wing, and Mr. Peach J needs to be a little bit careful when overtaking here. Nope, has no care in the
Just
world.
whizzes
Sticks to the
straight
racing
past.
line. Oh, and Bannon has
Oh.
smacked it. Oh no! And Rapid Forno, Rapid Forno, when he was passing, he wasn't ghosted, so Rapid Forno will be woof.
Yeah, they're going to have to be really careful coming into this corner, as I don't believe that car. It might be ghosted for those coming around the corner.
It is now, but yeah, well, Rapid Forno was passing, it wasn't, but as soon as he passed, it went ghosted. So thank God for that. That could have been really,
There you go.
really
It's out the way.
could have been the pile up that we were talking
So
about.
Bannon in the bin. As we look to see who is in spitting distance. Bono up
You
the
got
back of S-Winger.
Yeah, it's just been
Mr.
overtaken.
Peach behind Darth Morris.
Oh, that's an interesting one. That's a Rapid Toddy, 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. No, Toddy's come off those hard tyres. So what's he putting on? He's putting on a set of mediums. Oh, and a front wing change. And a front wing change. So yes,
Mediums to the end. This might be doable. In fact, definitely doable.
Definitely, yeah. Come on, mate.
Mr.
There's
Peach,
no one better.
Darth Morris gets out of the way of Mr. Peach, and also lets S-Winger Rapid Bono all past. So I don't know what happened there with Darth Morris, whether he's got a bit of damage or something. Be a little bit ridiculous to let that.
Oh, he does. He does. I think he does. That front.
He must have just clipped a wall.
Yes, he
somewhere.
does. He has a front right end plate missing on the Ferrari with no head. Anyways, so, oh, the head's there now on my screen. No helmet, so
Right,
just
and
there.
got to be careful coming into this corner. Gets it turned in, nice. Yep. So they'll be coming in to change
very
that front wing.
sportsmanlike from Darth Morris. Very sportsmanlike to get out of the way. Definitely something we've reiterated in the Australian side is if you have damage, do not hold up other cars, please. So very sportsmanlike there from the Ferrari. He'll come in the pit probably for a set of mediums and go to the end of the race.
Might need to write that one down. If you have damage, don't hold people up.
Well, my prime example is in the Australian Div 2 at Spain. We obviously had the wet, and people had lost front wings in on lap 1, and we're still trying to dive bomb people who didn't have damage. So
yeah, it does get ridiculous.
it does. So yeah, we had to. I'm not sure if you saw Discord, but Will, myself, Noodle, were like, all right, guys, enough is enough. If you have damage, get the bleep out of the way, yeah. So, it's just sportsmanlike to do it.
So Darth Morris back on track after his pit stop. Fresh set of mediums taken to the end. Good set of pace on the mediums as well, versus those on the older, harder tyre in front of him. Chewbacca with 8 lap-old hards, and then Mr. Peach with 10 lap-old hards in front of him. So he should be able to make up some time, try and get back past some of these people.
It'd be interesting to note that Rapid Baton and Sabahaski is separated by 7 seconds right now, both having to stop again. Right now that put them around the Mr. Peach and Rapid Vorno. They were to pit right now. So, yeah, how they're going in line with the one-stoppers, we'll find out. But yeah, Darth Morris, so I wonder if there's a fastest lap coming up from that Ferrari. Speaking of Mr. Beach J, Rapid Vorno on the main straight. What a move by the Alpine driver. As we go back on board with Mr. Beach J.
Does have
ERS activated.
Those harder, older tyres on as well, so Ono does have the tyre advantage. Quite a few drivers in this league are quite evenly matched, and when you have the tyre advantage, it's often enough just to separate the two drivers.
Oh, 100%. You know, like I said, the Q3 was separated by less than 8 tenths, so a lot of these drivers' race pace will be also fairly similar. So
that's Rob for pole in, wax on a set of hards to take him to the end. Mustn't have had a set of mediums left, probably. I would have thought mediums would have done yet, but didn't have them left.
Stops. That's his first stop, so
should have had another set of mediums.
Medium.
Oh, he started on.
I think he's doing medium. Yes, I'm thinking that's.
So he wouldn't have been. Can't do medium, fortunately. Well, that would be my go-to strat if I ever had to.
Yes, myself included there. But right behind him in the Mercedes now, putting pressure on the Max Verstappen fan. Obviously, you would not be able to tell by his name, but he definitely is a Max Verstappen 33 fan.
And that's Miller also in the pit in the Haas.
So Miller,
fresh set of mediums.
Stops. Last stop? No? Let's have again. I do believe he came in earlier. So yes, 2 stop. That is him to the end of the race. Comes out in P7, and he'll be looking to put the Haas in hopefully on a podium today. He'll be hoping for a podium, I'm sure.
Yellow flag in sector 3. It's a
DPV.
Is that a DPV? Yep, the Williams are DPV. Scott going again.
He must have just had a spin off the curb, I'm assuming.
Yeah, just lost it in that last proper corner.
So the
closest battle, get some new tyres on.
The closest battle in the race is Rapid Toddy on the back of Mr. Neon. DRS activated. It won't do too much down the back straight here, but so Dutchy in the chat.
Super Team LH gets past Rob for pole down the main straight and into turn 1.
Yeah, the Max Verstappen down the inside, new chance next race for Rapid Bannon. No luck today. Well, that's how it goes. Street circuits are unforgiving, and yep, the walls are a lot closer than they are on other tracks. So yes, unfortunately, our lock up today has ruined his race, and we'll see him next week for I don't even know. Canada
next week.
Canada next week. So wall's still kind of close to you, but
Rapid Toddy getting past Mr. Neon side by side through a bunch of corners.
I don't think there was. I think there was less than a centimetre away from the wall there for that Alfa Romeo. Speaking of small distances, Darth Morris. That was an awesome, smooth segue there. ERS, DRS activated, and down the inside of Chewbacca up into P8. So he is on a charge.
He was a little bit quick jumping back to the racing line, and maybe gave Chewbacca a little bit of a fright. As we get back and move on.
What happened? So,
Mr. Neon and Rapid Toddy still going side by side through these first couple of corners. Mr. Neon's looking to get past him. Get back past him. He's got the DRS and the ERS sat in behind him.
Well, I think he's well, if you have a look at the ERS, Toddy's on roughly 10% and Mr. Neon 70%. So he could just stay behind and bang it past them on the end of the straight, if he can, on those hard tyres. But Bitboy in the chat saying, what happened to my boy DBV? We believe he struck a curb, and he's actually pitted. He's gone to the soft tyre. So maybe those mediums didn't do too nicely for him. But speaking of changes, Rapid Baton in the pit is now onto a set of mediums. So there is his second stop with 10 laps to go. Mr. Cyber Husky, what can you do? Well, Cyber Husky will have to pit onto a set of softs. He's on his second set of mediums, so it will be a soft or hard tyre, but at this set in the race, it will be a soft tyre, but a significant tyre advantage for Rapid Baton. A leader for most of the race. So we'll see what he can do. Sorry guys, I missed the recap and highlights from last night's race, Div 2 race. What happened again? Jello, mate. That's actually up to Vorno. He's the comment. I think Toddy did a bit of commentating as well last night. The people who can give you the highlights are racing
he's
right now.
He's having a bit of a joke. Mr. Pajala won the race.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations. First win of the season, hopefully first of many for Rapid Pajala. Regardless. Oh. Mr. Rapidendo has left the chat. Not sure why, but can invite him to the party. He's gone and joined Rapid Baton. But congratulations, Pajala. I'll send out my congratulations to you, mate, as a proud Australian. And don't go and sort out an issue, he'll be back. So, Rapid Baton, what can he do? He is just almost under 10 seconds up the lead. So Tabasky's going to have a lot of work to do on those soft tyres, and he will be losing more and more time the longer this stint goes. So you'd be hoping in a couple of laps that he comes into the pit. So Toddy still served a 5-second time penalty. Mr. Peach J has gone back up. No, not even back up the inside. But is pitted. Darth Morris now ahead of Vorno. Vorno on a fresh set of mediums. Darth Morris on that couple of 3 or 4 laps. You finally got your pizza, Pajalo. I'm stoked for you, mate, honestly. Hopefully the first of the many. You race so many league races throughout the season, so do so many different things. So yeah, this is great to hear, mate. So hopefully first of many for the season. Hopefully a bunch of pizza for Yano to have. We've had some overtakes tonight that have been absolutely awesome. As we can see, Daz and Mr. Neon has sent it. I'm not sure what happened there with Daz and Mr. Neon, but must have been maybe a bit of contact, but nope, no damage in the car, no visual damage at least from there. So, but yes, congratulations, Yano. You do a lot for this league, and to repay you with a couple of wins, I don't see why that's not so bad. So, we will be seeing you in action on Saturday night over on the OCE channel. I do believe 6 PM Western, 8 PM Eastern. So watch Yano, Rapinjala, whatever you like to call him, Big Papa of Rapid Racing League, over there. Hopefully vying for a position, a victory, or a podium, whatnot, over at Spain on Saturday. But Rapid Vorno really putting the pressure on Darth Morris here. His tyres are about 5 laps. Well, you know what? There is a feature for this. His tyres are 5 laps younger, so there we go. He's looking to get the overtake done. Mr. Morris will not be giving up too much of a challenge. But yes, there have been some nice overtakes, Yano, I must say. So I hope that you'll be able to watch them if you haven't seen them already. As Rapid Vorno gets past Darth Morris, 5 lap fresher tyres. Whitboy need a safety car. You know what? That's one thing we haven't seen in this race. A safety car. So it might spice things up, that's for sure. I can't deny that. Miller really catching up now. That Haas is chasing a top 5 finish, 15 seconds in front of 6, so if he keeps it consistent, I don't see why not. So, Cyber Husky's in. Cyber Husky is in. Soft tyres, as predicted. Put himself out in P3, as the Scottish master himself has joined the party. Yep, no, I said you sorted out an issue. Yep, that's okay. I did see. That's okay. While you've been gone, Rapid Vorno, bit of mediums, absolutely flying, goes past Darth Morris. We've had Cyber Husky just pit onto the soft stand, and Miller is chasing down someone. As I speak, Rapid Vorno's unfortunately lost the car at turn 1. But yes, a few drivers pitting, but that Haas is looking very quick. That Miller, what an introduction to Rapid Racing League. They just led us to me, but sure. But I said they just led us to me, but regardless, they're just quick. European leagues just led us to me, but regardless, he's got some real pace, so good to have him over here at Rapid, that's for sure. So here we go. Could this be the overtake? Could this be the Haas up into P4 on debut? As we say that, Rapid Baton also. Oh, very close. So here's the overtake. Oh, he's got that done. He's got that done. Esfinger will try the switchback. It's very close. I realize he hasn't got it. That could have been a very... That could have been a Bottas moment at Azerbaijan, but up ahead, the other Haas of Rob for pole. DVP's retired, but Rob for pole, I do believe, has hit the wall. Up ahead. So DPV has retired. Not sure if he's in the pit lane or not. We'll see with Daz's point of view. No, he's retired on track. Yep, so he's just retired on track. So we're not sure what happened with DPV there, but a car who has gone into the pit. So soft tyres and another front wing. That's Toddy's 4th front wing of the race. Served his 5 seconds though, and he'll be on for some pace. So Cyber Husky, 11 seconds off the lead. But yes. His only problem is he's got 10 seconds, just over 10 seconds to do in 5 laps. And he might have maybe left a little bit too much work. But we'll only wait and see. Ferrari is flying. Speaking of flying, fastest lap of the Grand Prix still belongs to Daz, 40 flat. Cyber Huskies is at 40.2. Pajala in the chat saying, can't hear Hendo. So, did you click the tick? Maybe uninclude and click again, that might work. I'll double check. Can't say can't hear Hendo. No, they weirdly can't hear you. I've just gone past the part where you've said hello, everything, so I don't know what's going on with that. Technical difficulties. That's okay. We will sort out these technical issues. Thank you for pointing out, Yano. Oh, it's unticked. Oh, well, maybe... Let's see if that works.
Yeah, it's the unticked stuff. How about now? Hello, 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 Pajala. Can you hear me, Pajala? He's back! Hey! Apparently. That's what Whitboy says. So BM is in second at the moment.
Oh, he's
Cyber
back.
Husky
He's back.
is
Awesome.
catching him at a rate of knots. So BM's dropping back off of Batten and Cyber Husky is catching BM. So it might be that Cyber Husky catches BM but can't quite catch up to Batten as S-Winger comes into the bits.
I have bad news for Cyber Husky. He's only taken 7/10 in the last time we've seen him come around. So, yeah. I'm not sure if that strategy has put him in contention. But yes, there is a chance he can get the Alpha in May, but I think Rapid Bannon may just be out of reach, so we'll find out.
Well, I mean, these hard tyres will be right into their good zone as well now at 9 laps, so they're not exactly a slouch anymore. Hard tyres are slow for the first couple of laps and then last a lot longer than all the other ones. They're not too much of a slouch. He is catching, obviously, but not as much as you'd probably be liking.
Pajala's also told you to shut up in the chat for saying
Please
hello
shut
so
up.
many times. The good old Yano banter. But yes, Cyber Husky only 5/10 caught up on BM himself on that lap. So these softs are maybe not as good as he was hoping for. Got the rough end of the bargain ship on the strategy maybe. His teammate 30 seconds behind. So yeah. No car really close to another on track. The closest we have is a 3-second margin between Darth Morris and Rapid Borno. So,
and that's a gap that's increasing rather than decreasing. Rapid Toddy! Oh, Darth Morris has his 3-second time penalty.
That brings Rapid Borno into his his penalty window. So, interesting to see what happens there. As we
Still
see,
got that yellow flag in the caster section. Car has disappeared now, I believe, as we come through.
So Rapid Toddy DNS in the last 3 laps of the Grand Prix, unfortunately. So, some lapped cars getting out of the way for the Cyber Husky mobile. But, oh, Cyber Husky's tapped the wall on the exit there. Is that front wing damage though?
Nope.
Oh,
still got his front wing.
It's not.
He's all good.
So Cyber Husky catching 1.5 seconds on BM on that lap.
Still not going to be enough.
Little to none time on Rapid Batten.
Time is
2 laps
run
to go.
out.
So as it stands, this will be your finishing order, except you will be seeing Rapid Borno in P6 rather than P7. You're switching with the other Ferrari, but yes.
May as well do my standings now, eh?
Yeah, well, you know what? I guess it's time to get ahead of the head of the work.
There might still be a few people that are teetering on the edge of penalties, so we'll see what happens.
2 warnings. Oh, S-Winger taking the fast lap away from Daz with a solid 39.2.
S-Winger will be flying on these softs as well. S-Winger might even pull himself into the into Darth Morris's penalty window. Take a good solid 3 seconds off of over 3 seconds, 4 5 seconds off.
Yeah, well,
the soft tires.
Just seeing where they are on the track, it does not look like he's flying whatsoever.
He's set a purpose first sector though. So
Rapid Baton, 7.2 seconds ahead. About to start his last lap. Cyber Husky another 1.3 seconds on BM that lap. Just don't see it being enough.
No, he's not going to get close enough. Unless he gets right in behind him on the back straight of the last lap. That's the only time he's going to get close enough.
So,
I don't see it happening.
So, Vorno, though, the other Alpine, Vorno, DRS will be enabled.
Got a yellow flag.
We have a yellow flag. That
Super
is
Team LH.
Super Team LH has lost his front wing at turn 2. But he was very close to a Haas then, but he would have also been ghosted, so probably a mistake he's unfortunately done on his own.
Yep.
But yes, Rapid Vorno did not get around Darth Morris. He's also touched the wall for good measure. Jala telling you, hey, I won Div 2, focus on my results first. Well, we just might. Hendo just might have Div 2 to do. Div 1's already done. Take the screenshot now. We have another Sector 2, and that would be the Super LH team. But speaking of super performances, super racing, a perfect strategy. The Alpine driver, Rapid Baton, looked quick all weekend. And by weekend, I mean today.
Crosses the line in P1.
P1.
BM
going to absolutely send it. P2, Savasky, P3. Miller will come across the line. P4. Esswinger not too far out of the DRS, the penalty zone. Beast the Peach. P5 in the Red Bull. A very solid performance by him today. So, will he get inside?
Needs to take it down to
2.8.
No, it's going the wrong way.
Close.
It's jumping back up. Rapid Vorno gets past Dorf Morris.
He's just going to finish it.
It's going to be,
Oh, it's very close. Very close for the Aston Martin. The Aston Martins who have been dominating will only be taking home 6 points. 6 points, that fastest lap for Esswinger,
yes,
and 10 P10.
When you include the fastest lap,
Yep. So Daz crossing the line, a disappointing P9. I'm sure he'll wish there's a lot more coming out of him today. That fastest time in qualifying, but yeah, unfortunately a few mistakes from Daz. And shoot back across the line P10. Everyone else, I do believe, was maybe a lap down. That's why it closed it quickly. Driver of the day, Chewbacca from P19. The grid penalty up into P10.
Good
Very
race.
Impressive from him today. A very good race.
Good race to watch.
Some
nice overtakes.
Bajala, I do also believe Warner's car was not Jack. Basically what happened to Sausage is he's binned it on the little kink coming onto the main straight and unfortunately DNF'd very early on in the race. So unfortunately for Sausage.
Halfway, I think.
I think it was around like 10-ish. So yeah, your top three. A very well-deserved victory for Rapid Baton. BM, I do believe he's
BM on
his
his
race.
debut, yeah. Gets P2.
That's
Cyberowski in third.
Biller also on debut, P4. So the debutant's taken home, well, that 30 points on debut. Different teams, but regardless, that is a very impressive day. So yeah, there is your leaderboard standings. Hendo has taken the screenshot, sent it off already, and all already, if you just check the Discord, the Div 1 results are already out.
It takes a lot longer than that.
I know, but The commentary was awesome. Oh, thanks, guys. Do our best. Honestly, we do our best. Even if it is 4:30 in the morning, we do our best. We love the job, so that's why we do it. But yeah, thanks for joining me, Hendo. I've loved having you in the comm box, regardless of the technical issues.
Yep.
And well, I hope we can do that more often, mate.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this time next week we can be doing it again. Who
Awesome,
knows?
Mate. Well,
I might join you on Mondays as well. At some.
Well, we'll see, mate. I wouldn't mind it. But yeah, that is round 4 done with Baku with the Div 1 Euro. This channel will be live again next Monday, Australian time, 8 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Western, for the Div 2 blokes. So keep your eye out for
Australian
them.
Div 2, yeah.
Yep. So keep your eye out for that. And yeah. Hendo, I think we sign off for the night now, eh?
Yeah, that's it.
Awesome. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. We've always appreciated that. And